sometimes big organizations, especially who are not the technology companies, when they're looking for talent, they go out in the market and they're looking for already pruned, skilled talent, which they are willing to pay a lot of high compensation for. And they are looking at not having that talent in the market, or maybe becoming too expensive to afford. That is one challenge. And the second challenge, it seems, is that the whole world's tech talent resides in the Silicon Valley. So how do you weigh into both of these? One, trying to find skilled talent that you can bring into your organizations, because your organizations already do not have that kind of skill set to develop organically within. And the second is the concentration, the seeming concentration of talent in the Silicon Valley.
Let me go there. As Nutanix, we do have a big dev center in the Bay Area in San Jose, and we have in Bangalore, the Silicon Valley, in India, what we call. One thing we have seen is that the skill gap or talent abundance, there's not much of a difference given the times now with how industries have been set up in these hubs, so to say. There is a lot more focus on the university campus and relations in India than in the Bay Area. Bay Area, the skill set is more widely available in terms of lateral hires. When you look for people with DevOps experience is much higher, easy to get compared to the one in Bangalore. So we had to adjust and see how we can work accordingly. So we have found our way. If you look at the way the kind of trainings that happen in Bangalore versus in the US, they're different because there is skill set and you need to build on that. So you need to understand, assess the demand supply and the gaps in the technology set and act accordingly so that they're productive within 3 months of joining. And how do we measure ourselves? You have to set yourselves KPIs, right? So for instance, the moment I say we adopt DevOps for our own product development, there must be a way for us to measure ourselves. For instance, I can proudly say our net promoter score for any single product that Nutanix sells, it is 90+, which is unheard of in this industry, right? So whoever comes, whether it's a fresh grad working, whether it's people in San Jose working or Bangalore working, we all collectively say this is what is the goal that we work towards, right? Second, the agility. We can see the quicker time to market, the agility within the organization, right? So individual learning and development organizations have different tasks in different parts of the world to get these gaps arranged or bridged, right? So we have processes to address it.
I think I'll add on. I think I come from California, so it's not going to be easy to. You have a great concentration, as you said, of talent in terms of DevOps in Silicon Valley, maybe also Seattle, those areas. I don't think you're necessarily going to get those same concentrations many other places at the moment, although I think some places in India maybe and other places are starting to get more concentrations of those skill sets. I wrote a book on distributed Agile and distributed Agile teams and DevOps teams, and one of the trends that's happening is that a lot of teams are distributed globally. So you have people on your team who are in 5 different countries, 6 different countries, right? And this is a trend that doesn't seem to be reversing. It's much easier. Often companies will say, oh, I can find someone in Vietnam who can do this, or I can find someone in this location who can do this. So people don't necessarily all go and get all of their people in one location anymore. So I think the idea that, oh, well, you've got this one place that has all of the talent, yes, Silicon Valley is Silicon Valley. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. But besides that, I think you have a real distribution of skills, and also when you bring in people, let's say somebody knows Docker, or somebody knows containerization, or somebody knows some other very high demand skill set for the moment, but tomorrow, that skill set, so yes, you can hire them in, but in 6 months, because that's the pace we move now, right? There's going to be something else that will be highly in demand. So I think that from a talent perspective, it's really more a question, again, going back to the idea of the ability not only to know the skill set today, but to learn what the next skill set will be, because whatever tool you learn, you can be almost guaranteed that give it 6 months, give it 12 months, maybe give it 18 alongside, it'll probably be considered obsolete or new iteration of that will come. Maybe it's a blockchain or a next version, maybe there's something else done. So there's really I don't think there's a replacement for the idea that you have to get people who are constantly able to keep on picking up what's happening, coming to conferences like this, learning, doing their own research, picking up what the new tooling is, is spending some time on their own time to make sure they keep on getting new tools. It's not simply enough to say, oh, we just get everybody in the valley, we're good, or oh, they're going to be all over the world, and they've got to keep